He's very nervous about the heights, I guess.
Oh, hey, time for a photo. Hey, big guy. Smile.
Holy shit. Somebody's here? Somebody's here, I think. What happened? Oh, miss. Fuck! Damn it, she's still... You're gonna do it again, aren't you? And you're motherfucker! Damn, the camera angle just isn't far enough over. I will decide where to blow. Where did you go? What the hell? It's a 1, it's a 2, it's a go fuck you.
Head crab thing. No. Mother bitch. You mother bitch. You're a mother of a bitch. Your mom fucked a cow. Your dad fucked a horse. Your sister fucked grandpa. I hate all of you in every sense of the word hate. I hate you like Kafka.
Exactly. Man, I'm so glad you guys catch on and you pick up on these things.
Yep.
I'm just glad y'all don't have to challenge my expertise. Unlike some people.
I'm certainly.
Like
I am complete belief that everything you say is 100% accurate.
See, you get it, bro.
Hey, up here. Hold on, I'll be right down.
Dude, I bet there's behind you. Yeah, they're going to take a piece of you. Several pieces of you, actually. Dude, get some laxative before you try to take a shit that bad. Across entire worlds, dimensions, through the darkest depths of space, and beyond the limits of known time. These are the adventures of the Starship Dragon.
Credit chips clinking, a rusted bar, smoke in the air, scars on the wall. He walks in, cloak cut like armor, one red eye tracking it all. They whisper his name in a dozen tongues, every bounty board, every backroom stall. He just nods to the crew at his shoulder, gotta call you in, and that's all. Commander Krim on the Starship Dragon, engines screaming, guns all dragging across the void for a price in blood. We ride the edge of the burning suns. Commander Krim in the Starship Dragon, take the hit and keep on bragging. Danger's home and we're dragging it in. We don't break, we bend for the win. Commander Krim on the Starship Dragon, engines screaming, guns all dragging across the void for a price in blood. We ride the edge of the burning suns. Commander Krim and the Starship Dragon, take the hit and keep on bragging. Danger's home and we're dragging it in. We don't break, we bend, we don't die. We grin, Starship Dragon, lighting it again. Hey!
For the nobody that's here, everybody put your hands in the air and say, holy shit! Kind of surprising that this stream starts off with nobody here. It's a long time since that's happened. What have I done? Have I pissed off everybody now? No! Okay, I probably deserved it. Anyway, Final Fantasy 13. Probably hope I turn the audio on. Okay, there we go. We just got... Yeah, we're in Palamecia. We're on our way to face our first... our first view, our first look at the actual villain of the game. I'd say villain with very loose air quotes. Let's see. Oh, did we don't have any... We do have quite a bit. And let's do a little paradigm work before we jump into the next thing here. Or a paradigm, Crystarium work. Commando, Ravager. I think we were going to staying with Ravager right now because we have Fang doing commando work. We're just 2 away from a roll level. All right. Hope. You're running medic with you? I remember what we last were running. Yeah, because that's right in the middle of one. Yeah. That's doing okay. Probably won't get a roll level here. Revives allies from KO and restore their HP, so it's just a useless skill considering that the AI will never use it, but it is what it is, I suppose. Okay. Fang. I think we're running commando with you first. Probably not going to get your roll level either. Okay. But we're 2 away. Okay, so we're doing fine.
Pussyfoot around here with them.
Did you say pussy? Oh my. Okay. And go. Gotta love hearing that siren going off in the background. That's certainly not annoying at all.
Target's a target.
512. Alright, we get a lot of experience out of these fights, which is good considering it's kind of expensive to... Oh, I remember these guys, or these ladies rather. We should probably target them first. They're actually very dangerous.
Let's get this over with.
Huntress. We also need to scan them too. But they do a lot of words, English language, buffs. Saboteur wouldn't be bad here, but I don't have that set. Alright, I got that off. Two, three, four. Still 5 stars, doing well. Yeah, the Huntress is quite the dangerous target because she can actually buff everybody. She's got haste and protect and shell, so you got to focus on her. Ooh, lightsaber. Like there's a Star Wars reference there, unintentional or not. Improved rays. Nah. Yeah, I'm good. Look what we got here. Is that a dead end? It is not, actually. It's the way we need to go. So, we go this way first. We actually do want to, like, take every possible battle we can. Maybe even with a occasional, maybe grind if possible. Care of her. Heal. We can just attack with, we can just attack, not gonna be staggered with one target.
Let's keep this up.
Single target, staggered, just go with go straight to commando. Wait, that was our objective? Oh, wait, what? Oh, we're back outside. I was like, I'm really confused as to why that was a transition when our objective was the other direction. It's because this is the... Yeah. Back in the beginning. After we beat that first group, we just jumped up, so they didn't, don't know how we get to come back here and save for reasons. I don't know. Why they gave us this particular return path here. When I set off the alarm, I unzip my pants. My dick is just so amazing, you know. Also, hi Evan. Thanks for being the first chat of the stream. Welcome in. 1900. Is that worth it? I don't know. Prove it? I would. You just got to you got to come down to Houston to see the proof. 1,000. Okay, that'll get me close to roll level. I don't really need to do this now, but I'm gonna do this now just because I can. I won't actually get the roll level, but it probably will respawn the enemies inside. And I wouldn't mind doing a little bit of grinding to kind of get a little extra progress on that. So, yeah, I think we're gonna do that. I mean, we're gonna do that anyway, but still. Earth and Josh really slacking, huh? Well, I mean, you're literally the first person here in the stream today. I don't know why it's been so empty. It's like, what did I do now? Did I pick the wrong game for today's stream or something? Did I piss everybody off on Sunday? Unusual. Also, hi, Lady B. Welcome in. I don't think I said hi to you when I saw you. Pop in. Huntress. I can't forget you taking a day off yesterday. I mean, I haven't streamed on a Monday in, like, ever. Probably a few years since I streamed on a Monday. I usually always take Monday off. Because usually I'm working late, so I don't want to get home and have to rush to get to stream. One, two, three, four. Switch. Continue the thundering. Did it stop working late? Yeah, I'd love to. I'd rather not work at all, but developed this nasty habit called eating. Something I've kind of gotten used to and can't really break. And considering the Texas lottery is unreliable, that ain't happening for me either. Was this eating you speak of? Well, typically when she spreads her legs, which is something I haven't done in 5 years either. Oh, okay. 4 years. I'd like to think, what year is this? 2026? Oh, hi guys. Another Huntress, goddamn. Huntress. Just quit yours yesterday? Congratulations, question mark? Or why? Mind if I ask it? Hope for, you know, I don't want to say hope for a good reason, because I'm pretty sure you've had a good reason. Last day is May 26th. You retiring? That's not a shot at your age either, before you ask. I'm not taking a shot at your age. Isn't that like Memorial Day weekend? Somebody is finally able to return to the stream now that I have the technology fixed. So, we're about to have a visitor.
That's right, bitches. The flame-furred ball of fury has returned. Hi, everybody. I'm moving on is all, but being a school district employee, my contract ends in August, so I'll keep getting paid all summer. Oh, nice. Nice. I don't know what I'm talking about. I know you know. I didn't want to, find words what I want to do. Insinuate is the word I was looking for. Insinuate's a big word for cat, okay? If I really was what am I trying to say? I'm not trying to be offensive at all, because if I was, I wouldn't be trying to talk you into visiting me down here in Houston for any, definitely not any sexual reasons or anything like. Never mind. I'm just gonna shut up. I'm just gonna be very quiet tonight. Retire young. I mean, I'm pretty sure anybody who wins the lottery before the age of 65 will probably consider themselves retired. God knows I would. Yeah, I know. You're still, you still got a ways to go. What are you moving on to, if you don't mind my asking? Well, that would me. I wouldn't say you're old. Fuck, I wasn't paying attention to the lightning's health.
No.
50's not old. I'm trying to get without the death part. I mean, sometimes you might feel that way. Hell, I sometimes felt old at 30 when parts of me were hurting that shouldn't be hurting. As old as you feel, yeah, exactly. Who's right for once? Who this Krim is? Cat's talking right now, so I'm always right, because I'm a pussy. Pussies are always right. We know this. Back in my day. Back in my day, we had to manually find our save points, and if we died and didn't have a save point, we had to go lose 10 minutes of progress. You kids and your auto saves and your checkpoints. Probably did not 5-star that. That battle took way too long. No, I did, because I'm an awesome cat. We all know this. And I'm getting incentive chips out the ass. I'll be loaded up on cash here in a bit. How are we doing on Stereo? Only 1,500. Well, we can at least get the rolls. We can get our current rolls maxed out. Ravager, roll level. There we go. Got it. Let's do Hope, Medic, roll level, got it. Fang, Commando, what was it? Yeah, Commando. And then roll level, almost, not quite. Maybe to old joke considering I have only dated married younger men. I mean, nothing wrong with that, I suppose. I mean, I don't know why I say I suppose. There's nothing wrong with that at all. I mean, short of illegalities, age is just a number. I mean, even in my youth, I always believed that. It's also coming from somebody who's never dated anybody older than a few months than him. Not Comet, Krim. Comet's never dated anybody. I'm a lonely virgin pussy. I would take you, Comet. You're very cute. Everybody would love to date me. Everybody loves to touch some good hairy pussy.
What the fuck did he just say? Are there hunters? Is there 2 huntresses here? Oh, shit, there is. Right, this might be an issue. Oh, wrong target. I mean, he called you ugly? Well, that's not news. I'm well aware. I see myself in the mirror every day. Oh, he caught it. He was, it wasn't yesterday, it was Sunday stream. I would hear this, like, this little quiet, like, soft mewing noise, and I was like, Comet, but where was that? And I realized he's behind my green screen. He was asleep and dreaming. I could hear this little tiny mew. And he was mewing at something in his dream. Ever have your cat call you that? It happens. I mean, again, it's not an insult if it's true. Hashtag adorable. It is. It was so adorable. I've never seen him do the run thing though. Like you see cats, they'll twitch their paws while they sleep because they're chasing something in their dreams. Comet's never done that. At least not that I've seen. I've just heard him like mew and chirp at whatever he's chasing. Thank you for claiming your space bucks, Evan, as well. When he wants, oh, that's a robot. When he wants my attention, he'll walk toward me and then roll over on his back like he's trying to scratch his back.
Keep your mind on the
I mean, it's obvious, it's a comfort thing. His cats don't like showing their bellies because it's a weak spot for them. It's a very sensitive area. So it shows a mega sign of trust. To lightning and water. Okay, figured. We got the stagger. Keep them in the air if we can. Then we'll switch. We'll do another round of Ravager. Then we'll go to double Commando. Yeah, that's good. Keep them in the air. Keep them in the air, Hope. Boom, 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 and almost. We'll probably do a double right here to finish it. There we go. I could have switched a little earlier, but we got it. Oh, 1 minute. Yeah, we did good. And that was without a back attack as well, so we did really good. Huntresses. It looks like she needs a shower. I've always said that. I've never... I'm sorry. I'm not attracted to Fang at all. Fang is not attracted to me. I guess she kind of has like a pretty face, kind of. But just outside of that, nothing about her at all actually is attractive to me. Just, she's just kind of there. And the whole shower thing, I definitely agree with. I mean, I guess story-wise, it kind of makes sense why it's all messy. I mean, he just came out of being a crystal. In crystal stasis for literally 5 centuries. And has just been down here on Cocoon, or up here rather, on Cocoon for, ever since then. So she probably hasn't had time to take a proper shower. Whereas everybody else's hair is kind of, normal looking and, like, controlled. Even lightning. Oh, shit. Speaking of lightning. Oh, shit. There's no excuse not to take a proper shower. I mean, put yourself in cryostasis for, like, 500 years, and maybe it takes 10 minutes. Maybe she's shy and she's around guys all the time. So it's kind of hard for her to do that, Actually, now that I think about it, I haven't seen many women in the cavalry anyway, so I may not be that far off on that theory. Hello, Star Soldier. Thank you for your first-time chatter. Welcome in. What brings you to this stream today? Are you a Final Fantasy 13 fan? Did you see see the fact I was in the 13 category? We gotta shave all the things and exfoliate, blah, blah, blah. Short of, like, one woman I've ever dated, none of them have ever taken showers less than 30 minutes. I mean, it doesn't bother me. I don't care either way. But it's just that there was one woman who was just like, I don't take long showers. I'm just like, it's not what I do. I'm like, okay, kind of unusual. Usually like 30 minutes at most, from my experience. Fighting streams while I'm CP farming. Are you in the final chapter? Are you like in the last part of the game where you're trying to max out everybody's Crystarium? Oh shit! She got me from behind. Hot. I mean, what? No, not the right target. The Huntress. In chapter 10. Oh, okay. I think you're probably like just barely ahead of me then. I think I'm in 9. Okay. A big walk-in shower. It's been quite some time in it. I'm in an apartment, so I've got the standard tub shower. Switch paradigms, all out attack. Beating 13 about 5 times, all 3 13 games only once since 2016. My goal right now is to beat all of them for the second time ever since. I've played 13 probably about 5 times as well, and played 13-2 in Lightning Returns, total of twice. Once off stream long before I ever started doing any content creation, and then once for stream. This is my second time actually streaming this, just because I had a hankering for it. We were playing Final Fantasy VII, doing a randomizer for it like a couple weeks ago, and we were talking about 13 during that playthrough. I'm just like, you know what? I've suddenly had the urge to play 13, and so now here we are. I've played since it was first released. It's certainly not one that is easy. I will admit, it is very difficult to learn the combat system of 13, but in my opinion, once you do learn it and you figure out how to make it work for you, it is incredibly fun. Also, unfortunately, the combat system is probably the only plus side of this game, that and the visuals. I've talked a number of times of how the story is mostly thrown into a data log, into walls of text that nobody really wants to read. They want to see that shit in NPCs and cutscenes, not in a wall of text. That's the downside of 13, I feel. Are you returned only once? You like the battle system? Yeah. Former streamer, but now I'm retired. Had the urge to when I was playing 14. Now retired again, but quick to 13. Yeah. I feel that gameplay-wise, this game is underrated, but I also understand that people come to Final Fantasy games for story, right? I mean, it's an RPG. When you play a role-playing game, you're playing it for the story. And when your storytelling is very poor, and it really makes you question what's going on. Like, okay, why are we doing this now? Why aren't they doing this instead? We're 17 hours into the game, and at this point, we don't have a villain. Assuming you don't know the game, right? We don't have a villain. We don't know who our target is. We don't know who our Sephiroth is, our Arden, our Sin, our Seymour, if you will. We don't have a villain. We don't even have an antagonist, like a sub villain, like a Shinra or a Seymour or Adea, Princess Empress, Sorceress Adea. You don't even have like a sub villain. We don't even have one of that. We're literally just making it up as we go along. We have yet to actually discuss what we're doing, where we're going, why we're doing anything. And for the first probably 14 hours, it was just literally, we're going to run. We're just going to run away. Especially with Vanille. That's every time Vanille and Saz talked about what they're going to do next, all she said was, let's just run away. That's all they did. That was the whole plot. So that kind of storytelling is not good. I will fully admit to that. I think that's one of the two big reasons that drew people away from 13. The other being excessive long, narrow hallways. There's no exploration. There's no like going through areas and finding a path hidden over here that takes you to some weird place. It's all pretty much just long, narrow hallways, and that's it. The level design is pretty poor. 13 is your most favorite, or 14 is? Never beaten 13-2 on PS3? I've actually never played on PS3. My Final Fantasy 13 experience. 13 is your favorite? Interesting. You're probably like one of the few that says that. I would say 13 is probably in my top 10 for sure. Top 5, probably. Like as far as the mainline series, probably could make top 5. I really think about it. Let's see, 7, 10, 15. 8 and 13, probably. Yeah, probably something like that. Yeah, I never played on the PS3 because I never really had a PS3. During that era, I had Xbox 360s, so pretty much every game that I played was on the Xbox. My 16 years, thank you. My console died in mid-May, then 2 months later I bought a PS3 console and lived at 13. Hey, wrong with that at all. I'm not one for getting platinums in games, but I could see myself eventually doing. I say eventually. I don't see it being impossible. I'll put it like that. I wouldn't say it's impossible for me to platinum this because I think it's doable for me. It's just the problem is the amount of grinding required to get powerful enough to take on a lot of the end-game stuff is more than I have the patience for. Very much like why I've never beaten any of the Dark Aeons or Penance in Final Fantasy X, or any of the monsters in the Monster Arena, the creations in Final Fantasy X, because it requires just so much grinding. Like, you need like 20 hours of grinding to be powerful enough to beat any Dark Aeon, most of the Dark Aeons, and the ultimate final boss, or optional boss, Penance. Like 20 hours of grinding, I can't do that. I cannot do that. I need something to break up the monotony. I need story progression. I need conversation. I need something other than just doing the same shit over and over for 20 hours. I just can't do it. They were playing Enchanted Arms. I'll have to say no, because I feel like I've heard of the game Enchanted Arms, but I'm pretty sure I've never played it. Decided to do a song of Professor Willie Long Woodcock and died laughing at the lyrics. Oh boy, Xander. Also, hi Xander, welcome in. Now, none of my mods are here. Let me throw some shout-outs out real fast, since apparently Darth and Josh have disappeared into the dark corners of time. Evan, I don't have a special shout out, but Evan gets a special shout out because I want to specifically point. Oh, yeah, Bear's here too. Let me get him as well. That he just gifted me a couple of games on Steam, which I wholeheartedly appreciate. I don't expect or even I don't even I was completely surprised by this. So, huge thanks to him for that. Sad thing about switching back to Steam of PS3 or PS3 if the system update takes forever. I can say that I'm playing this on PC, by the way, but I'm playing it through the Xbox Game Pass version, and the reason I'm pointing out the PC part of it is I'm using a mod for this game. I'm using a high texture HD texture mod pack. Let me get out of this real quick. You probably won't be able to tell easily, but the game is thoroughly HD'd up. I mean, a lot of these visuals are, well, that one's actually not very good, but a lot of the character designs are very much improved and cleaned up. So if I were to like convince you, if you will, I would recommend the PC version because you can mod it and put incredibly good HD texture mods on this game. Short of like this area here, a lot of other areas that I've had so far in the game look incredibly good. Let me catch up with chat now. Break your lungs. That's what I'm thinking because I'm using a cheat mod to beat this game faster. I have to admit, when I first played this game a long time ago on the 360, I used a save file editor because I didn't understand the combat mechanics at all. So I just gave everybody maximum strength and maximum strength and magic and maximum HP and just had fun, just so I could experience the story. It wasn't until I watched another YouTuber or a YouTuber play this game and like explain how to utilize the combat system properly, that I was like, that makes so much more sense, and I get it now. And now I can play the game easily without a problem. It's mostly because the tutorials this game gives you about explaining what the different roles do, Commando, Ravager, and all that. It's not good. The tutorials are just not good. So a brand new player, first of all, not only is it not good, it's a lot of information they throw at you all at once, and I just could not, at least for me, I could not absorb it all. I just couldn't. So, let me see what Xander's got here. Give me just a second here. Well, it takes 6 years for that to load up. Also using Final Fantasy 13 fixed for Steam for both 13 and 32, so the games were really screwed up. I don't know what that is. What does that do? Ravager, we hit roll level. Medic, we did not. We almost hit roll level. Mando. Wow, she's strength plus 12? Holy shit. Strength plus 11 there with those two. Scourge. Yeah, that's kind of what I expect. Those are expensive as fuck. That's 1,000. That's 1,000 CP. Shit. Okay, wow. All right. Let's just finish off the medic roll. Is there anything good up here worth spending the money on, or the CP on? Raise. I could use Phoenix Downs for that. Renew, which is the same thing, right? If I have an ally from KO, Renew is restore their HP, so it's probably like a full HP restore. Yeah, I don't think I want to do this. I don't think I want to put it in Medic. I think I want to put it in Commando. Yeah. It'll be a long time before I ever put, probably never throughout this playthrough, will I ever put Lightning in Medic. Now that she's going to be pretty much going to be party lead the rest of the game, I have no desire to put her in Medic role. Working title Professor Longwoodcock versus the final boss. Oh boy. Fixes the full screen for windowed versions like borderless window from being 1280 to 720, 1920, so 720 1080p, and shows much of the enemy intel. Okay. I'm actually running this also at the texture pack is, I believe, a 4K texture pack. And once again, I still forgot. I'm so angry at myself. Every time I play this game, I keep forgetting. I keep talking about forgetting to download the 4K 60 FPS cutscene mod for this game because there's a ton of cutscenes, and they're in 30 FPS, which is a very stark difference from the in-game 60. But I want to get that. But what I was trying to say originally was the HD texture pack mod. I'm pretty sure is a 4K texture pack, and I'm running this game in 2K. So hopefully it looks incredibly good. We have it on laptop. Let's see what this. One sec here. Xander is the one responsible for making the song that is my intro video for the stream. A lot of freaking. See the lyrics. Am I just stupid? I missed the. Oh, you just put the lyrics there. Okay, I didn't know you put the song. Okay, all right. Let me read this real quick. PowerPoint. Okay. Emotional damage reference there. At least twice as long. Archer's back one, pet it. Yep, I can agree with that. Nova Chrysalis is the mod for which part, Xander? I'm thinking if I want to play it back on my desktop and come out of retirement to stream. I just mean like in general, it looks. I would like to play the game with this because it just makes it look really good. Ravager, is that what I was working on first? No, that's maxed out. Isn't it? No, wait, that's not what I had. What was I working on? I was working his medic. That's right. No, roll level med. Synergist. I take this. Fail. Boon. Extend duration of target's existing status enhancements upon bestowing new ones. Wow, okay. A bunch of HP buffs. Okay, not terrible. Bizarre, strength, magic, HP, overwhelm. Boost chain bonus effective attacks for each ally targeting the same enemy. Considering he does a lot of ravaging, that's probably something I should work on. And then we were trying to get you finished off with Saboteur? No. Sentinel? No. Rando. Ah, knew it. First guess every time. $1,200 for all those skills. Sentinel, those are $1,200 also. Damn. She can get Steel Guard? She can get Steel Guard? I thought she only had Meta Guard. Huh. Okay, that's surprising. Also, for me to play back and listen back to, moving to the Steam version. Talk to you into it. Nova Chrysalis covers all 3 parts of 13. It has texture and fix mods along with cheat mods. You pick which ones are installed. Thank you for the almost read your name as the follow. Thank you for the soldier follow. Thank you for the follow, soldier. I appreciate it. It's like my brain and my mouth are running in 2 different speeds. My mouth runs at the speed of a PlayStation 5. My brain runs the speed of a PlayStation 5. My mouth runs at the speed of a 486 SX. That's a Packard Bell. That's an old computer from the 90s, for those of you too young to know. Actually, that's the wrong target. We need to go for the robot first. We're going to go for the little guys first. What to play? Hey, it's glad to help. I got to like return to the PS3. I will have serious problems on how to play it again. Yeah, Lightning Returns was actually harder for me to learn than 13 base was. Mostly because I feel like the stagger mechanic is just vastly different than what I'm used to in 13, even 13.2. I had a hard time making it work. My brain could not comprehend the stagger system. Nova includes collector stuff.
Thanks.
Some debuffs on it. Couple of rounds of Ravager, then we'll go into double commando. One, two, three, four, double commando. Nice. Easy 5 stars, right? Yeah, okay. I was a little bit worried at first because I spent a lot of time targeting the robot first when I should have gone for the soldiers. That's a long hallway full of a lot of dudes. Can we do any... You know what? Let's do some shopping first. We've got a bunch of items we can sell. Mother load. That gives us... Yeah, these are... Yeah. Remember how I talked before about the catalysts? Once you max gear out to star level, which means it's their max level, they can be leveled up further, but you have to use a catalyst on them. Well, Millerite, Rhodochrosite, Cobaltite, Perovskite, and Uraninite, these are examples of catalysts. And you can see they are very, very expensive, which means they are very, very powerful for very obvious reasons. So, yeah. Yeah. 13.3 was tough initially for me, but once you figure out the time stop stuff, and that random encounters only give Gil and Matt, it gets fairly easy. That is true. The using the time feature was very much a crutch that I used throughout the majority of playing 13.3. Clearing up Xbox before going to Steam. Let's see if you lose your gain stats from previously completed quests come with you. What's in the Lenore's garage? This is, okay, so kind of the same stuff we've already seen. Alright, well, first of all, we're going to sell components, incentive chip. We have 18 incentive chips. We're going to come away with this with 45,000 gil. Damn. Normally, you wouldn't want to sell any salvage, but there is some salvage that is specifically meant for selling and not using for upgrading. Anything, pretty much anything that says a chip in it, but also says can be sold for a premium in the description, you sell those. Don't bother trying to put them into the into upgrade stuff. It's not really worth it. It's much better to have the gil, so use that for that. I farmed 99 credit incentive chips on console version. I bet so. Oh, like 999 million bucks too. Okay, we got $50,000. 50,000 bucks. We a rich bitch. So I want to get a whole bunch of. Can we max out? First of all, let me see what I would want to do. Let me see what I would want to do first. 300,000, that's still pretty damn good. What would I want to do? Okay, I cannot use any of these. I can probably max out. Yeah, her Brawler's wristband needs some work. I wonder what catalyst is used on power wristbands. Probably something extremely expensive. It's not Millerite, that's for sure. Because I wouldn't mind turning these power wristbands into Brawler's wristbands. Let's at least get the Brawler's wristband that we have maxed out. So, shop. Nope, nope, wrong thing, wrong thing. Creature comforts. I'd max that out, sure. Get a couple of these maxed out since it's not that expensive. Okay. Now let's upgrade the Brawler's wristband. Categorize. 20 of them. We'll go to level 3. Does. There we go. Okay, so we have 11 silicone oils, which will give us 6,666 experience. Of course it would. Which will only bring it up probably just a couple of levels. You know, like 60% of the game, all quests, side and main, beat every single last soul monster, really all of them. Got every outfit, weapon, gear, magic, etc., but never beat that optional super boss. What is the optional super boss? I forgot what that is. It's just hard mode, yeah. Yeah. Let's go ahead and do that. Level 8. Okay, now give us 2 levels. Gyroscope gives us 398. Digital circuit, 224. 68. Yeah, let's see if we can get some more high-end artificial salvage in the shop. It probably maxes out at level 10. So, Chaos Dragon. I guess I never saw that one. It wouldn't surprise me. I did manage to get all the way to day 13, which, considering I wasn't even really trying, I'm actually glad that I managed to get to day 13. I thought it'd end up, like, falling short. What am I doing? Upgrading. I'm not upgrading. I want to buy. Buy shit. Sonora's Garage. Passive detector and ring joints. How many can we buy with what we have? 8,400 for 10 of them. That's pretty good. $16,000 for 20 of them. Leaves us with 10 grand. Alright, I'm okay with that. Yeah. You can only find him on the 14th day. You have to find him in the desert. Alright. Brawler wristband. Put like 15 of these in here. Level 3. Ring joint. And then we get 8,000 experience. That'll bring it up 2 more levels, baby. Oh, it goes beyond 10. Really? Really now? Okay, stick them all in there then. There it is. Okay. I can't buy Brawler's wristbands, can I? I'll be damned. How much can I sell a maxed out power wristband for then? Only $605? Cheap piece of shit. $600. Wow! The elemental armbands give over 1,000. Fuck it. I'm not going to be using them. Shit. What the hell? Resist poison. Yeah, fuck you. That's insane. Makes you wonder if I should max them out first. Will I get more? Will they give more for that? Surely. Wait, let me just see. I hate to waste these items on that, but... yeah, it is. Star Pit at level 2 is $1,500. Huh. We don't need 2 silver bangles. Okay, so... Auto protect, critical protect, resist curse. Yeah, get rid of that. I don't need that. Shield talisman is $6,000. Auto protect is nice, but I'm not really that worried about it. I can always just get protect put on me, and usually casting protect lasts longer than auto protect. It wears off faster. Okay, so it's $36,000. How many Brawler's wristbands do I need? I currently have... That one's on Saz. 1, 2, 3, 4. I only need 4 Brawler wristbands. Yeah, I included the one that I counted, so... Yeah. Gives me 4 Brawler's wristbands. I just gotta, figure out how to upgrade them all. When I first fought with him, easy mode stuff, he one-shot me, come back with hard mode stuff, kills me in 3 hits. Let's get 2,700 or 27,000. Turbojet. Get 32 of them. Alright, Brawler wristband, we'll just start with you. Come on, give me that level 3. There it is. I mean, I'm installing Steam on my desktop, my OBS, to test the sound of my audio. I've been doing tons of tests with my audio lately, trying to get the microphone to sound good, because I'll go back and listen to my stream afterwards, and I'm still kind of struggling with my... I'm a little bit perfectionist when it comes to it, so I'm like, okay, I don't like how that sounds. I don't like how it's cutting me off early. You know, I'm trying to perfect my mic audio with it being where it is, instead of me putting it like right here, which I might have to just give up and do that, which I don't, you know, I don't hate it, but I don't really like it either. I kind of like where it is, but I'm trying to find a good balance of keeping it where it is and the audio still sound good. You'll be able to hear me over the game. I can also pull up I can also have the comment thing and it sound good and stuff. So, you know, and also, as you can see, I'm not wearing headphones. So I also have the sound coming through my speakers. I got to have that not bleed over on the mic too. So I'm doing a whole bunch of different shit trying to get that to work. I don't think I need 28,000 experience on that. I don't think I do. Let's try 10 of them. No, let's try 15. 7. Damn, that did not get it. Stick them all on there then. Stick them all on there. Alright. We have one maxed out Brawler's wristband. Not even going to give it a level. Okay, well, at least we got some upgrades. I mean, even the maxed out power wristband is level 6, is strength plus 60. Level 2 is 57, so yeah, we can still hold on to those. But at least we have another Brawler's wristband, which will boost power for somebody. Probably Lightning. I want to make sure once I upload my streams to YouTube to make sure the game and mic audio sounds fine once I listen to my TV. Yeah. Well, honestly, I feel like accessories are a better option for upgrading than weapons, because accessories can be moved around, right? Like especially in the early game, when you're jumping from party member to party member, you're going from like Lightning and Hope to Snow and Saz and Vanille. You can take the Brawler's wristband off of Lightning and give it to Saz, and he gets the strength boost, right? Whereas if you upgrade weapons, you know, you're only upgrading that one character. Which reminds me, okay, Doctor's Code, Brawler's wristband, you already have that. I'm keeping the Doctor's Code on for now. You have Power wristband, so switch you to Brawler's wristband, which automatically doubles your strength. And Power wristband level 2 lowers it by 3 points because it's not upgraded yet. Okay, so we can leave that alone. We're giving you HP so you don't die like the bitch that you are, Hope. I think we're okay. I may do the same once get there on Steam. That way I do not need to do any more CP farming. Let me go ahead and make a save. Let's go beat up this some more dudes in the Palamecia. What's our strength at right now? Equipment. Lightning is at 274. And wow, Fang is 371. Damn, she should be like wrecking shit. She should be wrecking house with it right now. Yeah, it is a pain. It's a lot of grinding. Well, from my experience, Soldier, I want to kind of give you like just a little bit of advice. focus mostly on strength boosting accessories as opposed to magic boosting. You can do HP if you want as well, but I would advise, like, let me just put it this way, advise against magic accessory buffing, because I feel like if you're trying to go for, trying to get 5 stars, especially in the Seath Stone battles, from my experience, your target time is reduced more if you have a higher magic stat. Why? I don't know. But your target time is reduced if you have a higher magic stat versus a higher strength stat. So I would advise focusing more on strength building accessories than magic building, because you'll probably you're making it harder on yourself to get 5 stars. I think that's one of the trophies or achievements for 13, isn't it? Maxing out all the items, or at least getting all the items.
Keep the enemy off balance.
I would put more like HP boosting accessories on magic casters. Putting magic boosting accessories on them. That's just me. I'm trying to avoid making the 5-star goal harder. When you own one weapon and accessory, maybe it's just get all. Maybe it's just get all items as the trophy. Like, I think you have to get, like, all of the different transformations as well. So you have to, like, get, like, you have multiple weapons. All of your weapons, like take Lightning, for example, all of her weapons eventually lead to Ultima Weapon, right? Well, you have to unlock each one of the weapons that leads to Ultima Weapon in each one of the base forms, I think. Like right now, I have Blazefire Saber, Gladius, Edge Carbine, Life Saber, and Axis Blade is currently equipped. I'm pretty sure that you have to, like, unlock every path that leads to Ultima Weapon for each of these types of weapons to get that achievement. I think. I don't know. I've never gotten them because, again, that's a lot of grinding and time to take. Yeah, I don't sell anything either. I mean, it was short of status protection accessories, which are absolutely useless in this game. There is, like, literally no reason to have status protection accessories. There are so many ways to subvert it and get around it with just the rolls. Although I'm pretty sure I've gotten Lightning's weapon that I'm going to keep throughout the game. So it probably would behoove me to upgrade that as well, because the Axis Blade is so good. I'll probably start upgrading that just because I like that weapon the most for her. I have no desire to switch to anything else. Nice, 32 seconds on a 54-second. No? we are actually going to shift a paradigm, pun intended. We're going to start with Rav Sin Sab for this one. Because I actually do want the buffs on these huntresses, because if they end up buffing the machine, it's going to be a huge pain in the ass later. So we're going to start with that. Installing all 13 games. all 13 games. One more round, then we'll switch to double Rav. We should have plenty of debuffs on them. Actually, they have no debuffs on them, of course, because why would they? But we're still killing them pretty quick anyway. My whole game is on my laptop, so I'm just installing the 13 games. I didn't mean literally all Final Fantasy games. Although I do have like the vast majority of them on PC now, because I have the Pixel remasters as well. I think the only one I don't have on PC is Final Fantasy VIII. I think 8 and 10. I have 8 and 10 on PlayStation. The rest of them I have on PC. 8, 10, 15. 8, 10, 15, 16. I only have one game, and I just mentioned 5. I have 8 on. I have the ones I don't have on PC. I have on console, PlayStation. Two, 3, 4. Go attack. Nice.
Easy.
What do we got here? Pandoran Spear. Do we have an upgrade for Fang? Do we? No. We do not. Oh, the Physical Wall 5 isn't bad. How much of a loss we got? 371 to 336. That's a 40-point loss. Ugh. 40 points down. Slightly boost the success rate of debilitation abilities. That improves her saboteur. No. No, I don't think I like that. Okay, we're not to a save point, but we're about to go to a cutscene. Let's set some steering work. Ravager is maxed. Medic we weren't touching. We were going with Commando. Hope we were working on your medic. No, that's maxed. We're working on your Ravager. I don't know why I'm trying to put any points in his strength. It doesn't matter. If I ever go to physical attack, like ever. Sentinel. Field Guard, that's what I was working on. He's got a 40 point boost in HP. If we get Snow back, we're going to be having a lot of time on his Crystarium. We're going to be spending a lot of time there. Let's go back to Rav Calm. and enjoy some story time. Bring the popcorn.
Attention all crew, code green. Repeat, code green. Security forces stand by. Hostile forces on board, code green.
Get up! You're being moved! On your feet, scum! You too!
Oh no, I can't believe a tiny chocobo hit me in the face. I'm so stunned. Yeah, Quistis did it better. Hot chick with a machine gun, Quistis did it better.
There's a difference.
Gotcha.
Let's go.
Thing is, I don't put on subtitles, so it would look ridiculous for me to watch it back. I don't really have great hearing, and sometimes when I'm streaming, I'll talk over the people talking in the game, kind of like right now. And for anybody who wants to ignore me and just pay attention to the game, they can at least still read what's going on. That, and whenever I'm paying attention, I like to be able to understand what's being said,
That's gotta scare you.
because I don't have the greatest of hearing.
Scares me. Scares me so much. I think I might die of fright. So, I push myself to live even harder. I can just imagine Dodge laughing at me talking this nonsense. Right now, I'd do anything to see that smile. Stay positive, right?
Careful.
Probably should have pulled that those brawlers wristbands off.
To get going.
Definitely going to put on the doctor's code, though. That's definitely a must. Yeah, I think I'll be fine. It'd be just a little bit quicker if we had the brawler's wristbands on. I was thinking about like going back. I can't really go back to like a previous save because it would be the entire area. Well, the entire last hallway again. Okay, Crystarium first. Commando first. That is last. Oh no, here we go. We should max out Commando here. Then Ravager should be next. For her, Ravager first. And max that out. Then Saboteur. Yeah. Coming up. No accessory slots or anything. Renew. Raised. Should get on Saboteur if I push that first. Magic, strength, HP, magic, dispel. I don't think that needs necessary. That's a. Oh, okay. So, okay. I would have thought it was. We'll go with medic first. Skip the strength stat because she doesn't need it. Yeah, skip the strength node. She's not going to be using that. We got the best equipment setup, paradigms. First of all, delete paradigms I'm not using. Comrav, Rav, Sin, Stab, and actually do Rav Sab instead. And then if we need it, probably Ravager Medic. Shouldn't need it, but just in case we need it. We didn't get anything we could actually... Crawler's wristband, 2. We have credit chips that won't do us a lot of good. We have 3 incentive chips. They'll give us a little money, but probably not enough to really do anything. Garage. Incentive chip. Credit chip. 800. Yeah, that won't really do much for getting us better stuff, so... Would not hurt for me to load up on items, though. I have been using a lot of items. That is something I should really, really do. What I should also do is get the cat to come back on. Comet! You've been summoned!
Who dares to call me from my sleep? I was asleep, damn it. Krim, go do some pumping of iron and stuff while I take over the game. Gotta keep those pussy muscles strong. No problem, soldier. Hope to see you around. Alright. Okay, I'll check that out after stream. Alright. We need potions. Load up on those. Max them out. Reduce pain. Reduce fog. Phoenix Downs. Yeah, why not? Okay. Save. Go beat some shit up. These are flanitors, but I'm going to scan them anyway, just in case. Oh, it's different dude. Oh shit, swing. On. Scan the flan board. It's a Borg assimilated flan, I guess. It does kind of look like it has Borg attachments to it.
Follow the old man's lead. Watch and learn, kid.
Like when guns transform into a sniper rifle with a fourth shot. I think this way. No. The button. Touch it. Do we sneak up on it by just walking up to its face? That's amazing. That went exceptionally well.
Why do they always have to make these things more complicated than they need to be?
Studio vocals, rock, drum and bass, adventurous, epic, whimsical. Go to the right first. Ah, snuck on you again. This time it came out not quite like the others. Okay. I mean, I don't have a problem if it did, because I just, could crank up the gain on it without a problem, without a struggle. Probably an item back here. If we don't go over here, we won't get an item. We'll get a plan board, though. Always target the Flanator first because it's,
Follow the old man's lead.
it heals the others. I've listened to the comic song, yeah. It's been a minute since I thought about it, but I did listen to it.
Wisdom does come with age.
Yeah, just imagine what I'd do with my dick, girl. I can say that because you're 500 years old.
Rail armlet. The hell is that? %5 resist damage. That isn't terrible, but meh. Oh, I think it's intro, like the song plays, but then transitions to comet take over. That's not a bad idea. I haven't thought about that, but that is a good idea. I'll have to see how long the audio, fucking find words, damn it. How long the song is. Like, if I can make just like a short ditty out of it. Stinger or something. One, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. I was expecting her to do the guns again. Or the sniper gun. I was not expecting her to... Okay, I was not expecting that move to happen. But it's fine.
Wisdom does come with age.
Wish you were screwed bits. We've done everything we can do here.
Code purple. I repeat, code purple. Security breach.
like we ain't the only ones cleaning house. Could be Lucy.
Could be Fang. Come on, let's hurry.
Let's go get rescued.
No, not this time. For once in my life, I am going to save her.
All right, now you're talking. Let's go.
Sure.
Code purple. I repeat, code purple. Security breach. All units on alert. Code purple.
All these colors.
I can't take anything seriously that says code purple.
Means we're doing our job. Making a lot of SciComm guys nervous.
Who are they fighting?
You know, like the female vocals one song with the professor's like a badass. Alright, back to these guys. A paradigm shouldn't be changing. Did not.
Let's hurry it up. The deal's waiting.
We could go back that way and fight those guys for some more Mysterium points. Not against that. Yeah, let's go back to that save point. Also, start with this one. For experience, that's why, Fang. Trust me, it's worth it. Hey, why y'all keep going after lightning? She's trying to do some shit here. Come on, man. Four. One, two, three, four. Get a couple of Ravager rounds with the robot here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Four. We're going to switch to double commando here. We'll finish this thing off. If you don't see me after the 31st, I'll be offline for a while. That sounds foreboding. Care to elaborate? I still 5-starred. Go back to our standard paradigms now.
New strategy.
Nice.
Hardly worth the effort.
Went really well. 53-second fight, almost, still managed a 5-star it. I thought it was taking too long.
Nothing I can't handle.
Ah, I see. Alright. Well, hope everything works out for the better for you, Xander.
You asked for it. Didn't even break a sweat.
Ha! Snuck up on you. Flop!
New strategy.
$38 seconds on a minute and a half. Nice. I wants her to co-sign for a loan. She agrees we get the loan. Landlord said she'd wait till then. Well, he'd wait till then. At least your landlord's not just being a total dick and say, no, you got to get out. At least she's giving you some kind of a chance.
You asked for it.
There we go.
Break a sweat.
Alright, let's see. 3,000. Let's see what we can do on a Crystarium. Probably not much. But, anyway, Commando. Yeah, not much. Ravager is not maxed out, but it's a good one to go with. You working on your Sentinel? Were we really? Okay, sure. Yeah, a couple of nice 11-point strength boosts. Alright. Alright. Yeah, we're on Chapter 9. Okay. Ah, I remember this area. This is the interesting. I think you can get some pretty good experience here too. See what we can do about. Oh, of course they get some of these fights from behind, but oh well. Never mind. New guy, so scan it. Bespin soldier. What's our elements? Fire and lightning. Good to know. So we're just going to thunder the shit out of these things. Very good fight. 5 stars, 44 seconds. Okay. Oh, good. We've got a shell beast to deal with. And he's part of the soldier fight, too. Ugh.
Keep your mind on the battle.
Scan the Thermodon, but we're going to go after the soldiers. Don't worry to me, me and I get enough to cover the move and likely get a place after. If we do move, then bye-bye Cappy State. Likely we can locate to Montana. Montana, wow. Alright. Nice. When I was a kid, there was a chance my parents were going to be moving to Montana as well, but obviously we never did. Alright, now we go for the other one. Weak to... Okay, no elemental weakness specifically.
Keep the enemy off balance.
2 driver 005 or 16 Chen. Wow. That's nice. Didn't even need to use Saboteur. I thought I was gonna switch to Saboteur to get some debuffs on him. I don't even need to do that. That actually went really well. Segmented Carapace. And a goodie. White Cave. Is that what is that resistant to? What is that in this game? Usually like resistant to frog. Oh, close. It's fog resistance instead of frog resistance. I get it. Nice. Very cute game. Fog resistance instead of frog resistance. Oh shit. 3 mechs? Ugh. I think I stuck up on them though. Oh god, yeah, 3 mechs, alright. Well, I'm only going to be able to stagger one of them. So, preempting on 3 mechs, I'm only going to be able to stagger and take advantage of that stagger on one of them. So, that was still a huge advantage. That's 3 mechs I'd have to take on at full combat capacity had I not at least gotten one staggered. Oh, she does that every time. Whoever the party leader is during a preemptive, she pokes. She just attacks them all with like a poke. Because all it's doing is it doesn't do any damage. All it does is just stagger them or put them near stagger. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice, 2 down. And we stagger this one, we can go in with double commando. Nice. It's the old days of back attack preemptives. You get to select your attack moves before they do lots of damage. Yeah. Yep. You don't really get that much anymore with the action-based battle systems, do you? Okay, that's where we need to go, but we also have plenty of more stuff to explore, so we're going to go do that. Let's go to the center, the second ring. Sneak up on ya. Soldiers weren't paying attention. Poke. Whack. Slash. Three, 4. $27. Nice. Oh, 3 mechs again, huh? Turn around. Turn around. Tag. I could use a Deceptisol. But, yeah, who needs to do that? Did I get 2 of them staggered? Wow. I figured 2 dudes with that because the magic was AoE. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to take advantage of that, but cool that we managed to do it. And we got a smite in there too. See how the frame rates or the game slowed for a second? That means Thane got a smite in there just as the that one mech's staggers or expire. Being puffered. Well, that was unfortunate.
No.
Too many hits, too many attacks focused directly on lightning. Didn't have enough time to heal. Try this again. Take 2. I think we staggered 2 mechs again. Yeah. I mean, I did lose 196 frames, so it actually might have been on my end, so I actually got the smite in there as well. Probably fire resistance would be good for this fight if I really wanted to. Like that. Wait 20 seconds. Time freeze. Thanos used the time stone on me. Why does that happen? One thing, you need to finish it before that stagger runs out because I don't want him to start using thermal discharge on me again. That shit hurts. There we go. One dude left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Also going to heal on this turn here and then go for it. Yeah. Yeah. It's I'm glad it's like somewhat subtle. It's not like, you know, forefront of the audio. But it's still there and can get quite irritating because it just doesn't stop the entire time you're on this ship until the boss fight anyway. Nice. 5 stars? 5 stars? Yeah. Alright. Man, that was a 5-minute, 41-second fight? Or a target time? Damn, that's crazy. What's also crazy is Gordo's Games coming in with a 6-person raid. Welcome in, raiders. Allow me to introduce myself with the alarms not on. My name is Commander Krim. I am the captain of the Starship Dragon. Thank you so much for the raid, Gordo. I would tell my mods to give you a shout out, but they are apparently both MIA tonight, which is really going to screw with their streaks. I'm Godo? No, I'm not Godo. I don't live in Wutai. How was Slay the Spire going for you? In case you are new here, allow me to introduce myself. Once again, I am Commander Krim. I am the captain of the Starship Dragon. Welcome aboard. We are currently flying at 8 million miles above the surface of the Earth. And to tell you more about what we do here, I could explain it, but there's somebody who's a little bit better at it. He will tell you all that we do here on the ship.
Hi everyone, I'm Comet, the flame-furred ball of fury and first officer of the Starship Dragon. I'm here to welcome you aboard and take you on a tour of our ship. The captain is, of course, Commander Krim, variety streamer, amateur voice actor, and indie game developer. We have a wide variety of content on the channel, such as wholesome, family-friendly commentary.
Oh, my eyes are very open, lady. Very open. They couldn't be more open right now.
Don't try to touch Ares with your sword. Take my big long sword and shove it up your demon hole. And I don't use lube on demons.
Pro-level gaming skills.
Miss me, bitch. Guess what? I don't miss, though. Oh, shit.
Unbreakable courage despite the most dangerous situations.
Something sees me. Oh, shit!
Okay, he dodged. I dodged him. I don't know how, but I dodged him. Duck! Oh crap. Oh crap, run. Oh crap, run. Oh crap, run. Oh crap, run.
Fuck you! I don't know what that noise was that came out of me. I don't know. I can't identify it. I don't ever be able to identify it. And I apologize to everyone that heard it.
Calm, smooth musical moments.
Stuck on rocks. I can't walk any further forward. I'm stuck on rocks. They're harder than my toe. Oh shit, it's broke. He believes he can fly. He just went up and fucking died.
Video game lessons from the professor.
Welcome to Video Gaming 101. I'm Professor Willie Longwoodcock.
Words from our sponsors.
I'm Nina Littlewood, presenting Bitch Be Gone.
Howdy, y'all. My name is Richard Dickerson, but you can call me Dick. That's right, I'm Dick Dickerson, presenting Big Dick's Penis Pillow.
There's even times when I get involved in the action. What the fuck? Oh no! Drop your quad all over my face. I like quads on my face. Nothing better than a good face wash of quads. Oh yeah! If this sounds like something you want to see more of, then hit that follow button and make sure that bell icon is on so you'll get notifications when the Starship Dragon begins broadcasting. You can also check out past streams on our YouTube channel with the exclamation YouTube command in chat. I'm Comet, the flame-furred ball of fury, and once again, welcome aboard.
Thank you once again, Gordo, for the raid. I greatly appreciate it. I see your lightning emote there, Excel. Love that too. Considering we are playing Final Fantasy XIII today. We are on Chapter 9, running through the Palamecia, blowing shit up because why not? Now let's go back to our favorite sound, the alarm. And yes, Andrew, I'm glad it's not like the buzzer alarm clock from like when you're on your phone, because that would be just awful. How did you run past her and not piss her off, Fang? Also, what were you doing on this side of her? Yeah, couldn't sneak up on her. Four. Here because they seem to just want to go after my ass. Oh my god, this bitch will not leave Lightning alone. Holy shit. It's like she knew her personally or something, found out that she slept with her boyfriend or something. Jesus. The 100s just kept kicking the shit out of Lightning. Ah, snuck it.
On your toes. Keep a cool head.
Nice. Just as the stagger is about to expire, too. Just as the stagger is about to expire. That went very well. Alright. Take the innermost loop. We've gone around outside now the middle loop. Pedocrosite. Nice. No way to know if that's going to be a catalyst that I need right now. But, good to know. Do we want to... I think we do. Go ahead and start with the Ravsen Sab paradigm, since we've got a Huntress and a mech in here. The mech. Actually, you know, I'm calling these things mechs. It's actually inaccurate. They're really just robots. Because mechs are piloted by a person. I highly doubt there's a human inside that that machine. 'Cause I don't know where the hell he'd fit.
Change of plan.
Nice.
Be ready for the next fight.
2-minute fight. 127 was the goal. Was the total. All right. Anything else on this inner ring? Another item. Ooh, what's this goodie? Perfect conductor. Okay, that's actually not bad. It's not a catalyst, but it's actually a really good artificial salvage for good points. The wrong paradigm. I don't need to buffs and debuffs here. I've got to switch back. Ow. Okay, that hurt a bit. Ah, he was dead, so the attack didn't go through. Interesting. Because he was dead after he cast the arrow attack. It didn't register. That's actually good to know. Let's go back to Relentless Assault. And the door is this way. Oh, there's an item up there. Missed that. Okay, gotta go get that. I thought I went all the way around the outside loop. I guess I didn't. And I stuck on these two. Wow, alright. Or 3, 4. I stuck on these guys. However fucking many there are. Yoink! Pain dampener, so it's a resistance to pain. Again, another status item I don't care about. Or status protection accessory I don't care about. Oh, we got the scale beast in here too. Ew, that's actually bad. Not bad, it just wasn't expected. Changes my plan a little bit here. We got slow on him. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm staggered, very nice. Now attack. And we should kill him. There we go. Nice. Okay. Touch worried, didn't really need to worry. It's our destination. Let's just go ahead and move on. We'll use our Crysterium points when we return to this group. Warriors will be coming back to this group.
Colonel, we've lost the intruders. That means we're code yellow. No, wait. Code blue? If we were orange, that would mean...
The escapees made it through! They're entering the engine room!
No. Damn the sea.
Intruders...
I don't need my glasses anymore. I must crush them. I'm so mad.
Make it rain.
Desperate times.
Daisley watching her walk back and forth. He's just like, lady, you really need to calm the fuck down.
Power's down. What's going on?
And there's no explanation. They just said power's down. They don't explain why. Alright, let's check these guys. They shouldn't have much in the realm of Crysterium points. He's maxed that out, so didn't mean to leave. Ravager. Spark Strike, that'd be nice. Okay. Working your Ravager up? No, that's mastered. Medic. Almost roll level on medic. Paradigm shouldn't have changed. They didn't. Equipment shouldn't have changed. It didn't. Eh. No. Okay, there we go. Alright, outer ring first and then inner ring. Landed her first. 3 and 4. One, 2, 3, and sniper rifle. There we go.
You should see your daddy now.
Less than 1 minute fight. Gotta love that. What's our goodie here? We'll find out after we fight this guy. Okay, so apparently it's close enough to it, I can't pick it up unless we fight these guys first. I'd sure like to know how those two pistols transform into a sniper rifle.
You got this, Vanille.
I don't think I got into a minute, though. Oh, wow, it did by a lot. 44 seconds. Holy shit. Oh, that was over 1 minute. And I almost almost left this item behind. I just talked about getting the item, going into the fight, and I almost forgot about it. I wonder how my brain works. Oh, these two with a scale beast, huh? Alright.
Watch and learn, kid.
You're fine. You should have it staggered here.
You got this, Vanille.
Give it a few rounds of stagger. One, two, three, four. We're not going to kill it before it gets its dagger back. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and go with Rav Sab for this to get some debuffs on him, because that'll help. Imperil should have been something I started with. Rounds of commando to make sure that dagger stays up. And to dual casting to get the stagger. Ugh. Oh, the old man's lead as he's falling to the ground. There's the stagger. We should have him kill here. Nice. Alright. Probably could have done that a little more efficiency. Yeah, I could have done that way more efficiently if I had started with Saboteur. Because getting Imperil on him would be kind of important. One, two, three, and sniper. You know, if you could just not make those noises, I'd appreciate it. It's just really weird. There we go.
Should see your daddy now.
I think we've been all the way around the outer ring this time for sure. No, we haven't fought these guys yet because there's still the safe point over there. We haven't been to that. We have been to that, but we haven't been all the way around back to it, is what I meant. Nice. Okay, now we've been all the way around. Now we can go up into the middle. And we'll go ahead and hit the save, because why not? Ooh, it's Skill Beast up here in 3 of those things. Okay. This is worth a change in paradigm starting. Starting with Undermine. Alright, here we go. Like it's not. Looks like her peril isn't landing. Oh shit!
Ducks finally run out.
Okay, so I think we don't need to start with Saboteur because I think the bugs might be resistant to imperil. Either way, we need to save Saboteur primarily for the shell beast itself. The Vespid flying things, we need just straight up attacks. Blitz is actually a good move to use here because there's multiple targets, and he'll hit them. He'll hit all of them when he's not hit by the friggin' skill beast. Well, and also when they're not casting Eroga back to back on Saz, that's also an inconvenience. Would kindly not do that, I would appreciate it. We got a back attack this time. That'll make this fight a little bit quicker. I make this fight a lot quicker, actually.
We got this, Vanille.
Got Imperil to land, that's good. Couldn't get into this one. Yeah, I understand that a lot of people have a dislike to this one, and I understand why. Story is told poorly. The combat system is difficult to learn, but I feel like once you do learn, it's incredibly fun. But even I can say the story is not fantastically told. It's a good story, but it's unfortunately told very poorly because they put it all in walls of text in the data log instead of putting it, oh, I don't know, in cutscenes with NPC dialogue. The level design is bad. We don't really have an objective where, like, we're 17 hours into the game, we don't even really have a villain yet. Like, a villain we haven't actually, like, dealt with and faced. We've seen some people, but we haven't actually, we don't actually have a villain yet. But Zaz is, yeah, probably one of the best characters for sure. Absolutely. I do agree with that. He's definitely, like, the comic relief, but also a very empathetic character. Alright, so we got the solo scale beast. This time we are definitely going to start with Ravsab. We're going to get the Saboteur in there early, and hopefully get the debuffs on him as quick as possible. Imperil landed, that's good. That's really the main one we want to get is Imperil, because it does so much. And Deprotect, that's nice. This guy's really did a really good job getting those things to land. It's not easy to get so many debuffs to land on him while he's still shelled. The shell really prevents a lot of status ailments. Alright, stagger. Alright, now fall out on commando. And should kill. Yep, there we go. And probably 5-star at that time? Yeah, there we go. I couldn't imagine anybody trying to speedrun this. I know some people have, but I can't imagine anybody trying to speedrun this. It's not very conducive to trying to take advantage of, like, I wouldn't say cheap shots or cheapness, but like just advantages that you can not really take in a speedrun style environment. There's no shortcuts or, you know, it's not really much randomization either. A lot of it's pretty straightforward. It can be figured out quickly and easily, but it's just I don't see how. I mean, I'm not a professional speedrunner, obviously, so I may be talking out my ass here. A lot of shock, but there's very little I think that can be like cut down to make it quicker, short of like skipping cutscenes. Alright, let's go to dual casting now. Oh damn, Imperil wore off quick, that's unfortunate. Two, 3, and 4. In fact, let's see if we can get them to land now that he's unshelled. Imperil definitely landed. He protected land, that would have been really good, but it's okay. We can probably kill him before his stagger expires. There we go. And still 5-starred. Very nice. Meanwhile,
The wind, it's dying down.
Yeah, it's stopping. And we're decelerating. They up to something?
I don't suppose it could just be, I don't know, good luck?
That looks a lot more like bad luck.
You got a point.
Not to me. That we can do something about.
someday Snow will rejoin the party. Today is probably not that day. Let's go ahead and check Crystariums. Roll level, roll level, roll level, come on. Yeah. Alright. Ravager is roll level, so we can just start working on Medic then. HP up 20, Magic 8, Magic 4, Magic 5, Raise. HP 20, Strength, Magic, Renew. Okay, so a few Strength buffs in there. Hope, Ravager. Really? 200 off? One fight will probably get him enough to get his Ravager roll level. See how her Sentinel has Renew. That's funny to me. Next, Saboteur next. Taking those extra trips back and forth between those other fights really helped gain that extra experience. Hey, what's back here? Another thing. Trying to look to see if there's any... oh, there is an item right there. There's my robot back there, but hey, we can deal with robots. Boink, boink, poke! Second fight. 13 seconds on a 1 minute 1 minute par time. I stuck up on these guys too. Yeah, it's definitely better if you're using 4 Thunders. 4 Thunders builds up the bar much faster than 2 Thundaras. May do more damage, but the stagger bar feels faster. With 4 Thunders than 2 Thundaras. Very nice. Where's that item? Aha, big bar. Whistlewind Scarf. I think that's actually pretty good. ATB advantage. Charges a single ATB gauge segment prior to battle. Increases the rate at which ATB gauge charges by 10%. Whoa! Whoa! Ho, ho, ho. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa, okay, yeah, love the Brawler's Wristband, but Whistlewind Scarf, yes please. May lose some attack power, but it's the DPS that we're looking at there. Holy shit. Let's go ahead and give that other Brawler's Wristband to, Thing, then. Damn. Damn, actually, you know what, Hope's almost got one of his rolls, so let's finish that off. Ravager, you almost finished off? Yeah, okay. I could make up for the loss of damage on her Axis Blade by upgrading it, which I'm not entirely against at this point. Not entirely against. We have credit chips, incentive chips. We have Radocrosite, although I don't know if that's... I know that's a catalyst, but I'm not sure for what exactly. So we're going to take a look. Radocrosite's for Silver Bangle. Not for Brawler Wristband, unfortunately. For Power Wristband? No. So it's for Silver Bangle, which turns it into a Tungsten Bangle. No, I don't think that's worth doing. Though that is equipped on him, maybe that isn't terrible. HP plus 180. So it went down by 6 points, but we can remedy that with two. Times 3. Now we can use 3 perfect conductors for 9,600 experience. Tungsten Bangle maxed out. Nice. So now he's got 2 Tungsten Bangles on, which gives him additional 460 HP. So he's got 1,300 HP, which is more than both Lightning and Fang.
Just like I planned.
26 seconds. Knock up on these guys. Damn. 4 seconds? 5 seconds. Damn.
As long as I stay focused.
Yes, the word focus is thrown around a lot in this game. Not just because focus is a main focus point of the game, but just because they always talk about being focused. Because Have we scanned these guys yet? I don't know that we have. Dragoons have been scanned. Never mind. Back to it. One, two, three, four. Almost staggered. One, two, three, four. Oh yeah, that I can definitely see a difference in the bars and fill rate. Lightning's ATE bar is definitely faster. Yeah, that 10% definitely makes a difference. Perfect conductor. Hello, Dragoon. Again. Oh, another machine, another robot. Go down and heal. One, two, three, four. Gonna be a double commando here after this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very nice. Oh, there's some of those spinning yellow dudes. I keep hitting the wrong, aiming for the wrong targets. I go for the Vespid soldier with Undar to hit them all. Don't worry about the fact that the other ones are not taking any damage because, you know, let's try to get rid of the little guys first because the other ones are a problem. Trying to deal with the Vespid, trying to deal with the yellow robots as well as the Vespid soldiers would be a problem with that. With that Aeroga that they have, Aeroga would be a big problem.
Hardly worth the effort.
5 started. Less than a minute. Right, that's a lot of... Whew. Whew, that's a lot of yellow dudes. All these guys do tornado kick at once. It's going to be a problem.
Let's get this over with.
There's all that kicking. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, here it comes. We might be in trouble here. We got to stagger out of one of them, so... One less tornado kicker, but we got a bunch of tornado kickers coming. Ow, ow, ow. Please don't go for lightning. Please don't go for lightning. Heal, heal. I think I got the first heal in just in time. And we 5-starred it still. Okay. Alright. Not too terrible. The upside is even if they are immune to the attack, like they don't take damage from the element, they still get credit for towards stagger. So even if you're hitting with the element that they are immune to, they will still take stagger damage, or still take stagger. Got a checkpoint up ahead. Our save point, we can probably take a moment to look through our stereums. So there's probably not much we can do. Holy shit, you probably could. Oh man, we have 5,000 points. Holy crap. That's maxed. Ravager is maxed, so medic. Is there really a villain, or is it all in your head? I mean, I'd like to think my whole life is a fever dream. Means hopefully I would wake up and it'd be better. Also, hi Nuke and welcome in. Let me throw a shout out since my mods aren't here. What's your tail comment? On my keyboard. There we go. How you doing, Nuke? Happy Tuesday. How you doing? I don't think I have to do that twice, but yeah. We're working on with you. Ravager is at roll level. Medic is at roll level, so we're working on your synergist. Then, wrong one. Fang. Commando should be at max. I get button happy. Sentinel is at max. Commando is at max. So we're just working Saboteur. Spell. Curse. Lower target's odds of interrupting actions and avoiding interruption of own. Okay, interesting. So it's obviously like the reverse of vigilance. Curse. Nothing crazy that you have left right now. Okay, that's fine. I'm awake somehow. Depends. Do I get to go to fun land if it's all in my head? I feel like we're getting toward that zombie song. An item over here. Take out these 2 dragoons. It should be no problem. Guys have no elemental weaknesses. Alright. Thunder it is. Attack it. Sometimes I feel like I belong there. Oh, wow. All right. That went well. You know what I should probably check then? 63 potions. I think we're okay. Where's that save point? Let's go ahead and stock up because we got money. This is where you fight bullshit bartender list number 1. Yes, it is. Shot. Which is honestly not really that bad. It's not really that bad of a fight. I do wish I had a Libra scope though. That would make this next that fight a whole lot easier. I don't think I do. I don't think we can get Libra scopes from anywhere. Pretty sure we cannot, which is unfortunate because that would be really, really nice to have. Is he actually bullshit in the first fight, or only 2 or 3? I don't really think he's bullshit in any of the fights, really. Like I said before, the combat system is not that bad once you learn it, and then you take advantage of mastering it. It's just learning it that's the problem. The really only dangerous attack that Bartandalus has that's really bad is his Thanatosian attacks, which is where it's like his face opens up and just a bunch of lasers come shooting at you. That attack can be, stymied with just a sentinel. Just have a sentinel out there, your damage is, going to be severely reduced. And then he's got another move called Destrudo that it's a charge-up attack, but it's sort of a not really a red herring because it's actually very dangerous, but it's actually kind of a trick move. Usually when you see a boss building up a charge-up attack, you kind of want to get defensive. You want to heal up. You want to get as much defensive buffs on you as you can, stuff like that, right? When you see a boss using a charge-up attack. Destrudo is actually the opposite. When you see him charging up Destrudo, you want to go for an all-out offensive because it softens the attack. As you attack him while he's charging, it will weaken Destrudo, so when he finally does launch it, it'll take much less damage. If you try to just stand there and get buffed up and stuff, it will most likely kill you every time. Kind of a tricky move like that. Difficulty spike? I mean, maybe. I think it's all a matter of the game is pretty much a constant difficulty spike if you just don't understand the system. which is the system again is not easy to learn, so I can very much understand that perspective. It's really hard for me to like give my opinion on how difficult a boss is or a fight is in this game, considering I know pretty much how to beat all of them. Or at least like the story bosses. Can't speak for like optional bosses and shit. Now we're going to switch to Thunder. No. Thunder's not Waters. No, I mean, well, really, if someone playing the game for the first time, every fight is going to be bullshit. Say at least after you get your LaCie powers. Everything up to that point is fairly simple. Like, I mean, even for a first timer, the non-LaCie fights all throughout the Hanging Edge are very easy. You just pretty much like use the attack button all the time, regardless of who you're controlling, Lightning, Vanille, whomever.
Didn't even break a sweat.
So yes, even the boss fights would be hella difficult. My personal like challenge, or like my personal, I guess you could say, difficulty spike boss. It's actually the fal'Cie boss at the end of Tajin's Tower. The one that's like flying around throughout your time in Tajin's Tower, and you do things for the statue soldiers, and it cuts off its tail while you're traveling around. That particular boss is one I feel is a huge difficulty spike for me personally. It's definitely a skill check boss in my opinion. You'll remember when I get there, because he's very obvious. He's got like a giant mask for the one side of his face. He's got a huge, like, he's basically got a anal beads for a tail. Like, not trying to be cute. It really is. It looks like anal beads for a tail. $300 gil. No. That's on Pulse. That boss is on Pulse. We're still on Cocoon. The anal bead boss is after, way after this. Well, I say way. Actually, I shouldn't say way, because we pretty much go to Pulse right after this, if my memory serves. Lightning to everything. So, thunder it all. And we actually did. We staggered everything. Is Martin still a trash villain even if you fully understand the story? Does he get promoted to okay villain status? No, he never gets okay villain status. He really doesn't. Because short of like, in my opinion, short of him like taunting you more or less and guiding you, so to speak, throughout the latter part of the game, he doesn't really do anything that makes you personally, like, makes me personally hate him, other than, oh, well, he's the guy we have to beat. It's not like, say, Sephiroth makes you personally hate Sephiroth because he kills Aerith, right? You personally would have a disdain for Sin because of his connection to Titus, and Seymour for his kidnapping of Yuna and the multiple times he tried to kill you, right? Kefka, speaks for itself. Artantalus doesn't really do anything doesn't really do anything that's truly villainous, other than, wear a pope cape and say mean things. Oh yeah, the whole big plot of 13 overall comes extremely too late. We are like 18 hours into the game at this point, and we just now got our first objective. That's to go rescue Saz and Vanille. Everything that we've done up to this point is just traveling through areas, pretty much, pretty decent character development, more or less. Hope coming full circle about, I must avenge my mother because Snow tricked her, and then he comes around and like, okay, Snow didn't really do that. Snow isn't really a bad guy. That kind of arc completes. Everybody kind of getting used to each other more, especially Lightning is actually tolerating Snow a lot more. Those character development arcs kind of come full circle, but everything is pretty much just go forward, explore each other's feelings, a character development, a tiny bit of world development, not a lot, and that's it. That's really all there is to it. There is no well, we know we need to eventually go beat up this Bartantalus guy, or we need to go do this to save the world, or whatever. None of that really happens until pretty much this chapter. This chapter, we actually have an objective of going to rescue 2 people because they got captured by the Sanctum, and after that, we learn the bad guy, and that's who we need to beat. But even after that, it still kind of becomes, he's our objective, but now we're just going forward and kind of going back to learning each other, expanding more character development for the characters that we haven't really spent a lot of time with, which is Fang and Vanille, as far as their connection to everything. It's no still Jack, we don't tell Hope that. I mean, he becomes slightly more likable after, Hope, so Snow gets Hope home, and Snow realizes that, he sort of that didn't trick her, but he feels responsible for Nora's death, Hope's mother, and realizing that, he kind of realizes, okay, I need to approach things differently. I need to not be so gung-ho and think I'm just going to be the hero and go, I'm going to go do everything, because that's not going to work. Lightning already told him that, but he was too stubborn to listen. Now he actually realized that, because trying to do everything got Hope's mom killed, and now he's got to deal with that guilt. Ronnie, how do we even figure out their focus? I was going to say they do at the end of this chapter, but even then, you still kind of don't. Yeah, you really don't. Yeah, I mean, you kind of, you get told, this is something that Bartantalus tells you. Bartantalus tells you something about your focus, but then they all start going like, well, if that's what we're supposed to do, we've got to come up with something different. We've got to do something different. We can't be doing that. We've got to do something else. It kind of just, again, doesn't really, they figure it out, but then they don't really figure it out because they try to figure out, well, what are we supposed to do now? Because we can't do that. I'm trying to kind of be a little bit vague because they will tell you up here in a minute. Also, hi, Josh. Welcome in. Also, you're late. I had to do all my shout-outs myself. What do I not pay you for?
Ready to throw.
Let me lift real quick, and then I'll bring in comment. Yeah, you get to be on the screen for a second. I'm just messing with you, Josh. I understand. I'm just messing with you. Okay. Lesson from the professor first. Welcome to Video Gaming 101. I'm Professor Willie Long Woodcock. Lesson number 3. Fortnite sucks. That's all there is to say.
I'm back, bitches! The flame-furred ball of fury has returned. Smile, for upon me you see my furry ass. What did I do to Krim while we were gone? I put him in his place. He's in timeout. I don't really have a reason, but he's in timeout now. I'm gonna do this fight right because that's what I do. I'm the best pussy in the world. I know how to do shit. Watch me take these two pussies and Lightning and Fang and show you what real pussy does. I'm talking way too much about pussy. Especially if I'm not getting any. There's Krim. No, wrong target. These pussies aren't listening to me anymore. Heal. Ooh, Fang. Another heal, just for good. Okay, there we go. Now we can go for the machine. You ready for stagger, bitch? Nice. Probably not 5-star though. No, I was wrong. Of course it's 5-star because I'm awesome. Best pussy around. Get some stuff from storage. Did you get your PC? So you can join us for some PC games? All the items from this little section, right? I think I did. More dragoons. Bring it on, bitches. You can't withstand the power of the flame-furred ball of fury. Oh shit, oh shit. Okay. Having them focus all their missile attacks on lightning is unfortunate. I wish you would not do that. That is bad. Bad dragoons. Shame on you. Naughty. Naughty. Damn it! I keep focusing down on lightning. You said your PC was in storage. That's unfortunate. Motherfuck.
And so it ends.
We might actually need Sentinel and Medic for this one. Because these guys just will not stop attacking Lightning. They just will not leave her alone.
Thank you.
There we go, that's better. These bitches were mean! I had to spend a little time as a sentinel to get these guys' asses in place to firmly kick it. You piss off this pussy, he'll fuck you up. Proving it right now. Activate my quad mode and really fuck you up. What is quad mode? All 4 claws deep in your ass. And trust me, you aren't gonna like it. Bark me. Whatever. At this point, I have a medic or have 2 comms and a RAV. Yeah, I really don't need medic that often. I just needed it for that fight because mostly I really needed Sentinel. I didn't need medic at all. Sentinel was really needed, though, to draw the fire away from Lightning because they just kept focusing down on her. Which obviously, if the leader dies, game over. We need somebody else to take a few hits.
Hardly worth the effort.
Alright, Comet, what did you do? What happened? What happened while I was gone? Items? Any items? Jump! You can fly! There's a cooldown on it, Evan. Let's see. We've got, I think, a boss fight coming up. Pretty sure we have a boss fight coming up. I'm going to go ahead and do some Crystarium work. Roll level, Ravager, roll level. I could make him jump off, I would. So just for the laughs, just for the lulls. You know, because the lulls. Oops. Oops. Pressing wrong buttons again. Bang. Mando is done. Sentinel is done. Saboteur. 458 strength on Fang. Damn. Damn. A boss fight that consists of 45 minutes of cutscenes. No, this isn't Metal Gear Solid. One stream of cutscenes in 14, it's almost an hour long, if not an hour long. Damn. Yeah, Common almost went into Dragoon mode, went into quad mode because of the Dragoons. He's about to go all 4 claws up in your ass. Oh, it's the boss fight first. Okay.
So, Light, how do you figure this makes us lucky? Because when we kill it, we're one step closer to Vanille. How's that? Well, when you put it that way...
Counts. Boss time. First, we need to scan it. We don't have... Yeah, we don't have... Oof. Not having... boy, oh boy. Not having Libroscope for the first Bartendulus boss. That's not going to be pretty. Okay. Storm's lightning, so we cannot use lightning. Okay, thunder. But you know that hour-long stream of cutscenes is one of the best patches in the game? Oh, you talking about the Realm Reborn stuff? Oh, we already got it staggered, son of a bitch. Oh, this is first phase. This has to be. This was way too easy. This is way too easy. This is definitely a 2-phase fight. I kind of remember this now. There we go. Yep, he's not dead. 53 seconds. Nice. Hour-long string of cutscenes ends the absolute hellhole that is post A Realm Reborn. You mean pre-Realm Reborn? Why are you talking shit, Snow? You haven't done shit in this whole chapter.
There you are. Miss me? You, the monster! Where?
Miss me? Not you, the monster. Rude. Alright, here's phase 2. Pretty sure his elements are the same. Yep. Pretty sure he's got substantially more health. Or this one, this truly is just the second one, so it's not really a 2-phase fight so much as it's just a duplicate. Okay. You're not close enough for a stagger yet. Uh-oh. Ow! How about ow?
New strategy.
One, two, three, 4. And then immediately attack again and got him. Post. Every expansion of Realm Reborn has a base story and post story that's made up of all the content got added throughout, post-release updates. 1 minute, 25 seconds is still 5 stars. 1200 experience. Very nice. Bleh. I am the dead. Now we can finally have our reunion again. Getting her some fang boob in the hand. Little grope job going on there.
You've still got time.
Even Hope's being a gentleman. No, I'm not gonna look. Excuse me.
Making me worry like that. We'll talk later, Missy.
Why did I hate it by the community myself? First time I played that game was actually where I dropped it.
Nothing. Nothing. What's on the agenda?
Toppling the sanctum?
No. I mean, really.
He's serious. We're gonna take down the sanctum and give Cocoon back to the people.
When did we decide this?
We've called the shots for long enough.
If we pull this off, it'll be a miracle.
Well, good thing Lady Luck's on our side.
What? Why did the camera go out of focus all of a sudden? It cut to Fang and Vanille, and then suddenly the focus just disappeared. Like the camera's focus.
Vanille, go fish. Got it.
Yeah, those things have enough reach. Sure. And that little girl is strong enough to hold that thing down with that one stick. Sure. The suspension of disbelief is just... Hunter quests are mostly fetch quests or busy work combined with a bunch of nothing happening. JRPGs, how long? Yes, but this is like a special exception of just like... What? Again. Good story, told poorly. Okay. Forgot about Saz. I forgot Saz hanging on for dear life.
You got it.
Don't bother, helping him get on a place where he can just sit down. Instead of hanging on by the tail. That's fine. They survived this.
I had my doubts. But I also believed that if we stuck together, somehow we could change our fate.
Isley's through there.
We're still gonna have our talk. But let's survive this first, yeah?
Right.
You can change the composition of your battle team by pressing Y to open the main menu and selecting paradigms. Within the paradigms menu, select battle team. In other words, you can change our party now for everybody except Lightning, which I'm okay with because I'm not going to change Lightning out anyway. But we can change our party finally. And we are going to go with... We'd have Saboteur. We would have Imperil from Vanille, which is a much better Saboteur. So, definitely placing that. Or, sorry, meant to replace that. Nope. I want to bring in Snow over Fang. Fang has no Ravager skills, and so triple Ravager is impossible. But Snow can Ravage. So, equipment. Remove your Brawler's wristband. Also going to remove your tungsten bangles. Doctor's Code Whistle Wind Scarf is fine. You're not even in the party now. You have Shaman's Mark and Magician's Mark, which is fine. You have Proved Guard. You are going to take 2 Starred Brawler's wristbands. And we're going to work up your Crystariums. Lightning first. Ravager. Medic. Alright, Ravager first with you, I'm pretty sure. You have 50,000 points to play with. Pretty sure we're going to start with Ravager. Ravager is maxed. So, Commando next. I'm going to max out Commando as well. Very nice. And then Sentinel. We probably won't max out, because everything's going to be too expensive. Wow, we did max it out. Holy shit. Yeah, all those are filled. All those are filled. Wow, okay. Shit. Alright. Neil? Your Ravager is maxed. Your Saboteur, not. Your Medic is not yet, but it is now. Now, Saboteur. Don't need strength. We're going to skip the strength nodes that you don't need. Yes, I know I took a strength node here, but it also gave me access to HP plus 30, which I do want her to have. So she still has HP 30, strength 4, and then a roll level, and she'll be done as well. Okay. That is quite satisfactory. I am quite satisfied with that. I've not set paradigms, though, which we need to do. Okay, first things first. Com, Rav. Then triple Ravager. Then double Com, should we need it. Or should we use it, which we probably will. Actually, we may not need double Com, because there's very little chance we're going to be doubling up on Commando very often. So I think I'd rather have Sab, Rav, Com. Yeah, Com, Sab, Rav for damage. Actually, we could do double Rav. We do Rav, Sab, Rav, because double Ravager will deal additional stagger damage while Saboteur slows the stagger gauge. Krim, you don't mind me asking? I am 40. Also, welcome in, Strange Kid. Thank you for the first time chatter. How did you find the stream? I assume to the 13 Final Fantasy 13 category. And then we're going to go Ravage. This is going to be our emergency role. So Ravager, Sentinel, probably Commando over Ravager. What, Commando or yeah, Commando. Let's do Commando. Commed Sen. So if we need to heal, we can do that, and Snow will keep us alive with Sentinel. Was it okay? And so you have to work up. You probably came in with a raid then, because I got raided by Gordo's Gaming. That may have been where you came from. But welcome in nonetheless. I'll start with Comrade Rav. Kind of running a little late. I should wrap up here, especially since we're at a save point. But I kind of want to do a little bit of fighting now that I've got a 3-person party of my own choosing. So I think I'm going to do that. Let me go ahead and save. And we'll do like a couple of fights real quick, just so I can see how... Bar 10 less. That's a ways off. That's still a ways off. I have to get through this area, which I also have to, get all the items that's here. While this is still the whole long, narrow hallway effect, there is some side passages that give me access to items. You see that one over there, that one over there. I think there's a couple of more down at the far end of the area. So there are some things to get here. There's another item down there. So there's some exploration to do here. Probably one of the few pre-pulse areas that have a lot of exploration. So yeah, we're probably not going to make Bartendulus tonight. We'll do this for you, though. Welcome to Video Gaming 101. I'm Professor Willie Long Woodcock. Lesson number 3. Fortnite sucks. That's all there is to say. This game bad, good, or great based on your experience? My personal opinion of this game, it is probably top... I think I'm pretty sure it's one of my top 5 Final Fantasies. I'm definitely in the minority in that, though, because the game's story is told very poorly. It is a very good story, but the majority of it is locked behind a bunch of walls of text. So instead of getting NPC dialogue or cutscenes that explain a lot of things, you have to go to this data log here, and you've got to read pretty much all this shit. And you get new shit that appears here throughout the progression of the game. Things that could and should have been put in the game somewhere, with NPC dialogue, conversations between main characters, cutscenes, etc. So that is a big downside of the first 13 game. However, what makes the game, to answer your question directly between bad, good, great, I would say good. I would certainly not say great because of that story thing. I would not say bad because the combat, in my opinion, makes up for it. The combat and the visuals. This game looks incredible even for a PS3 game. Granted, I am using an HD mod because I'm playing on PC. I'm using HD texture mod to make things look a little bit better. But even without it, this game actually looked pretty damn good for a PS3 game. The biggest plus I can say about this game is the combat system. It is very, very fun. It is very unique for a turn-based system. However, I will say it has a very steep learning curve. Very steep learning curve. If you can get past that steep learning curve, you can definitely have a blast with this combat system because it is very malleable. It is very customizable. You can really just absolutely blow away some of the hardest enemies in the game with proper setups and proper timing of the combat system. It's really fun if you can get over that really steep learning curve of the combat system. I would say I would always recommend that everybody play each of the Final Fantasy games at least once and get a feel for them. I would never say, yeah, you can skip this one in regards to any of the Final Fantasies, even the ones I don't like Final Fantasy XII. I don't think Final Fantasy XII is a very good Final Fantasy game, but I would still recommend playing it because I think everyone should at least experience each game once. And the same goes true for this game, for 13. So down here and beat up a few dudes with this new setup. Hi guys. How hard would you like your ass kicked today? On a scale from 1 to 10.
I can't handle.
Ow. I should have scanned him because he's new. Five stars? 5 stars? Yeah, it did. Yeah, it did. Nice. No? Oh, thank you. A Libra scope. I'm glad that gave me that, as I was going to need that for the boss. No, without a Libra scope for the upcoming boss, whew, that's going to be much more of a pain. What makes the combat one of the things that makes the combat system unique is the fact that the AI controlled party members will customize, will change their attacks based on the knowledge that you have of the enemies. So if you have an enemy that's weak to lightning, your characters will cast lightning spells. As long as you know that information. You have to scan them first to get that information. So it's not like you have to worry about them casting fire on enemy that's going to be healed by fire. That doesn't happen. Are any questions allowed? Yeah, sure. Regarding what in particular? I go for the dude in the back first. Always go for the DPS first. Or sorry, the bug biters first. Did I give myself a saboteur roll? I did. Okay. We'll probably use that here once we stagger this guy. Actually, we'll use it now. Be weak to water. There's Imperil. In America, is it worth it to get married or risk getting divorced, or is it better to be single and die alone? As far as overall in America, I cannot give my opinion on that because I have been I'm 40 years old, never been married, never had kids, so the experiences of divorce and all that, and children and child support and all that is a concept I have never had to experience. And will never have to experience. When I say this life is better, rune bracelet. Was this magic? No, I don't like that. Is this life better? I mean, I miss the companionship. I miss the camaraderie, the chemistry that I have with somebody that I can share my passion, which is video gaming. You know, making video games, talking about video game lore, et cetera, et cetera. You know, streaming, obviously. Someone that I can share that experience with. I miss that. Improved ward. Defense of those who place themselves on harm's way to protect others. So improved guard versus improved ward? I mean, it's stronger. 10-point drop. Improved ward. He loses physical wall though. Physical wall goes down to 5. And I'll keep it. Keep it as is. I would hope that if I had gotten married, that it would have been the right person, that I wouldn't have to worry about getting divorced. But I mean, I guess anything's possible. But single, you know, I live alone with a cat, and that's all there is to it. There's no rules. There's no, I got to worry about being home at a specific time, or when I get home, I've got to deal with this person being upset or that person doing this or anything like that. I don't have to worry about coming home after a long day at work and being tired, but still having to take care of my kids or anything of that sort. Opposite end of that spectrum is, you know, I don't have anybody to share